Start with your square of paper white side up. Since I'm using a monocolor, which is the same color on both sides, for ease, I will be marking one side with a small W to indicate that as a white side. Now we're going to fold a pinch along two adjacent edges of the paper at the midpoint. These folds are for reference only, so it doesn't matter whether you make them as mountain or valley. So I'll do a pinch here, and then one here. So now there should be a fold here and here. Now on the corner that is opposite the sides with the two pinches, we're going to make a fold that passes through this corner and where this corner touches that pinch. And now we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to make a fold that passes through this point where this corner touches this pinch that we've made. The next fold we're going to do is a valley fold that connects this corner and this corner, and that will create the shape of an equilateral triangle. So here you have an equilateral triangle that is plain on this side and has some edges on this side. Now pick any edge, it doesn't matter, and mark the midpoint of the edge with a pinch. You're now going to take the opposite corner from that edge and fold it to that midpoint. Now that we have this fold here, we can do the same fold for all the other corners without folding that midpoint pinch. And what we're going to do is we're going to align this edge with the new fold that we've just created. And likewise, this edge will now be folded to here, and these two edges should align with the two folds that we've created. This is the face of the unit that will show in the final model, and these three flaps here are either going to be transformed into pockets or remain as tabs to be inserted into those pockets. To make a pocket, you're going to sink this fold here. And how you do that is to simply open it on the color side and make these folds into mountains and these folds into valleys. Half of your units are done at this stage. The other half will need to have two pockets instead of just one, in which case you're going to sink another one of these tabs by opening it, reassigning those folds as mountains and valleys, and recollapsing the unit. Now this unit can be used to make any solid that has triangular faces. So it can make a tetrahedron using 4 units, an octahedron using 8 units, or an icosahedron using 20 units. To assemble the units, place the tab of one unit into a pocket of another, and if you want the lock to be very strong so that they don't come apart easily, then grab the flap on the inside and put a fold through all layers of paper on both units. This fold does not show in the final model, so it does not need to be very precisely placed. This fold will be impossible to do for the last unit that you insert, and so the last unit will only be slid in. This is the finished icosahedron. If all the locking folds are done during assembly, then it will hold together very strongly. Thank you for watching.